Peace, blessings, and salutations. My name is Yarima Karama, coming to you again with another segment of Voices from Behind the Wall. The last segment, we talked about the intake process going through Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the hub of the federal prison system. This segment, I want to take you into that system my first couple days. And one thing I want to say about the prison system in general, I like to make the analysis that the prison system is a smaller conglomerate of the larger society out here, meaning you have all the things that exist out here exist in there, as far as like the racism, the division, the separation, the segregation. All of those elements are prevalent inside the prison system. The federal prison system is unique in the fact that you have people from all over the world in this system, all walks of life. So the first thing I found out when I entered into the system is the segregation. You're segregated on race, you're segregated on geographical location, you're segregated on city and what city within that particular state that you're from. Also, it's unique to find that not only is there segregation amongst the races, but as far as white and black, what I found to be unique is that the white guys, they segregate themselves, but they don't segregate themselves as far as state is concerned. Okay, you're white. Okay, yeah, they want to know what state you're from, but after that, at the end of the day, you're still white. So you sit over here. This is your section. These are your people. If they're white, these are your people. So blacks and Latinos tend to separate themselves first amongst state, then amongst geographical location within that state, and then amongst gang affiliation. So, of course, I was asked the question, where are you from? And once I gave that answer, then it's like, okay, these are your people over here. You find out quick, especially going into the dining hall, the dining facility, and this is where you see a lot of the segregation right off the top. All you have to do is open your eyes and watch. As soon as you enter the dining facility, you see the white section is here, the Mexican section is here, the black section is here. The black and the Mexican section, or the Latino section, they're then broken up into, okay, not only is this the black and Latino sections over here, but within those sections, you have your New York section, you have your Baltimore section, you have your DC section, your California section. So those sections are broken up like that. In the white section, it's just the white section. They're not broken up into, okay, this is Oklahoma, this is Dallas, this is, they're just broken up into, okay, we're white, you're not going to sit over here. Any black or Mexican trying to sit over here, it's going to be a war. Vice versa. If you try to sit in our section, you're white. The only time that a white guy might be permitted to sit in the black section is maybe they grew up in all black communities. They identify with black people more than they do white. In that rare occasion, they're permitted to sit over in the black section without any type of retaliation or repercussions due to that. So I'm asked, where am I from? Okay, well, the New York section is over here. Within that section, then people want to know, okay, who do you know? If they don't know you directly from the street, because there's security measures that are taken in this environment. First and foremost, they want to know that you're not coming from another institution where they might have had beef with somebody in that institution. Maybe you're one of the friends of the guy that they had beef with in that institution. They were transferred to this particular institution. They have to make sure that you're not coming to do them any type of harm. As soon as they see you, because they see one another every day, they know the faces who are in that institution. So any new faces, they're going to know off the top, okay, you're the new guy. A lot of scrutiny. Can be very uncomfortable, especially for a new person just coming into the system and you don't know. So I'm asked where I'm from. Then I'm asked, what type of case do you have? Okay, I have a drug case. Well, then you're asked, did you tell on that case? Meaning, did you snitch? Snitches, when I first went into the system, snitches got no love. As a matter of fact, if you were a snitch or a rat, you could not be on the compound. You had to be in protective custody. This is a big deal. At least it used to be. Now it seems like ratting and snitching, those things are acceptable. But when I first went into the system, that was a very big deal. So you're asked these questions, and then I was asked to produce paperwork showing that I didn't tell. So, you know, I was sent with my court records. I was sent with a pre-sentence investigation that was done by the probation office, which basically tells you my case, what happened in that case. I took my case to trial. I testified in my own behalf to my innocence, and so on and so forth. So people want to know this. If you don't or aren't willing to give this information or refuse to, they're going to try to do some investigation on you to see. It's very easy to get that because public records are exactly that, public records, which means that they're available to the public. So it's not difficult for somebody to call a family member or a friend and say, hey, look this person up. I want to know what their case was like. If they find out you told, you're going to go to protective custody. I was asked those questions, came into the system, seeing the segregation, seeing that any infractions on that segregation could potentially lead to war. This is prison. It's hand-to-hand combat. That's how we get down. Peace, blessings, and salutations. Yarima Karama coming to you with another segment of Voices from Behind the Wall. My next segment, I will take you further into the system on staff members and how staff deals with convicted felons, or what they like to call inmates. Until next time, hit me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I have an album out called My Testament Volume 1. You can find that on Reverb Nation, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes. Connect with me. I also have a company called Y Hour Urban Youth LLC. I do spoken word poetry. So let's connect. Let's build for a better tomorrow for our youth. Peace, blessings, and salutations. One.